Hey, what's up guys, Ali here from Solid Trades. So in this video I'm going to talk about one of my favorite strategies that helped me buy the bottom of this Microsoft trade today. Literally took the tick bottom and then sold it on the rip right here. This is one of my entries from the trade today, and I want to talk about the strategy, like, because if you look here, look how it happened. It came down, always coming down, and I enter right here, exact area before it came down more and then moved up all the way. So I'm talking about how I'm able to buy this bottom dip to the pennies almost, and then take it on the rip. Now today market right now, as we all know, market is on a little downtrend at the moment, right? But usually if it was a bull market, it would have come down, picked, and then boom, ripped all the way. Huge. I've taken huge trades like these, but right now the market is a little right now in the red phase. Right now we're going through a little pullback on the market, and even though the market is weak, still able to buy the dip and then take it on the rip. So I'm going to talk about this strategy. I think if you do watch this video and you're struggling, you're gonna find immense value. So let's really break down this trade and then we'll call it a day. So let's quick, this is a Microsoft, so I'm gonna pull on the chart of Microsoft right here. Let's go Microsoft. Okay, so let's look at Microsoft right here. This is the today's action. Entry was right here at the bottom, right here. Let me see, right here at the bottom. Entry was right here, and then the profit takes was right here, and then the take was right here. So I'm going to talk about why I thought that it would come down and then rip. Okay, so in order to do that, this is a demand and supply strategy, one of my favorite strategy. So before the market open, I do my analysis and then find out where the demand is. So if you notice here, if I go back, the notice here, Microsoft has been just coming down, like boom, just coming down. If you look at the 30-minute chart, 15-minute chart, and the daily chart right here as well, it's a massive, the double top right here, double top, and when it's coming down like this, it's really hard to pick the bottom. Still, I picked right bottom right here, and the way it works is a lot of times, especially if it's a really good stock like Microsoft, Google, Tesla, where a lot of people are watching those key levels, you want to look for those key levels, and the key level was this right here. So let me just make this bigger. So notice here, this was the right area, this was the area before. Right here the stock was going down and then just started ripping and then went all the way up till here. So look what happened. If I draw a line from the area where it initially bounced from, okay, this is, if I just zoom down further, this is the area where just it ticked down and then boom, it's continued up. So if I draw a line of $495, $495.35, notice here $495.35, okay, and if I just zoom out, it's this area right here, 495. So that's where I was like, okay, it's gonna come down, it's gonna bounce. So all I did was I just put my order, I had my order sitting around this area, and then my stop loss was this. So it was right, the order was sitting right here, and my stop loss was right if it breaks below. So this was my stop loss, okay, and then that's what happened. It comes down to this area, I think I bought right here, and then it ripped and took my profit, and then it came down. I put my stop loss then at the break even, that way I just don't lose, end up my green trade to red, and then when it didn't come, I took my profit right here. But it was a small trade. Usually this would be a huge trade, but notice here it's actually still a pretty good trade. But notice here, even in the red market where the market is really weak, you look for the demand and supply zone. So I'm going to repeat again, demand and supply, right here. This was the area. If you notice here, this was exactly the area where the stock had come down and then boom, bounced. So look where it come down to, boom. So it was right here. I saw it right here, even though the stock looked like it's going down, but the fact that it was at the demand zone, the stock bounces and it does not break this level. Now if it does, it probably will go down a lot more, and in that case I will get stopped out. So when the stocks are going down a lot, one of my strategies is look for this demand zone where previously it went up from, and this is one of my strategies in my arsenal, and it's probably going to continue. Probably hit this level, close this gap right here, and it will be a huge trade. But I close my trade because it's Friday and end of the day. I probably look for another trade on Monday. But one of the very great strategies. I had to make this video and put it out there, because if it helps somebody, let me know if it helps you. I will make more videos like this. All right, so that's about it. Hope you guys learned something. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.